welcome back. I am Gear Junky. As always, all Gear Junky motovlogs are filmed in front of a live, unruly audience. I don't know if you guys can see anything because it is a dreary, rainy ass day out right now, and yeah, it is harsh, but it's actually pretty warm out, so I'm not freezing my ass off. But I am soaked. I've already gone through the trail once before, so I kind of know what it was like before I started filming, and then like ran into a tree, because that would have been really fun. So I didn't know how bad it was going to be, if I was actually going to make it through or what, but it's actually all right. It's just quite a bit of puddles and leaves and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of fun actually coming out in the rain, and be honest with you, as long as it's warm enough, it's a kind of an experience, if you go what I mean, because it has its own elements to it. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, I haven't really done too much. Been busy with work, very busy with work, overtime, but still with the way you get up in the morning, it's dark out, you get home, it's dark out, and the weekends have been rainy and cruddy, so I figured I'd finally come out and screw it. I'll get soaked because it's warm enough out, it's not freezing like last time, and we shall have a little bit of a fun adventure out in the rain. But, you know, as always, I do have some stuff to go over. I always try to come up with something for a motovlog. That's why I kind of haven't heard of me too as well, because I really had nothing to talk about. But my marker light on the right here, down here, I did something I realized wrong when I installed it. And it wasn't anything really wrong with the installation. It was more or less how I put the wires. I tightened the bundle up really tight along the handlebar, I mean the handguard. And I was actually pulling on one of the wires really tightly on the light for my front directional running light on the Zeta handguard kit. And that eventually pulled the copper wire out of the light. And let me tell you right now, that was not fun to have to put back. But I ended up wrecking a few of the bulbs because I nice little puppy. I ended up wrecking a couple of the bulbs because I shorted it a little bit. I had the power off, but I mean, it was when I turned it back on, I didn't have it wired up, and I got one of the soldered pieces were too close, and I shorted something. But I ended up getting it enough so it still lights up. But I'm missing a few LEDs in there, but it's good enough for a marker light. But that's not Zeta's problem. That's not the kit's issue. It's just mine. So make sure you leave enough slack so the wires are free and not pulling. And also, if you have an accident or something like I have, possibly it also could have happened then, because I could have sworn I left some slack in there. But you hit the ground, you know, they tend to maybe get pulled a bit. You know, check your wires every once in a while. I mean, they get jostled around so much. Make sure they're freely and they're not rubbing up against anything. Kind of a service announcement to anybody out there, especially when you have such rough terrain and equipment going through such hell. You know, you're going to want to keep an eye on some of that stuff, because it was kind of a pain in the butt to fix, and I could have avoided it by just making sure the wire bundles weren't so tightly pulled. But that was about it. I mean, burnt my finger doing it. I did it while I was on the bike hanging, and that's tough. That's another thing. It makes it real hard, because I didn't want to pull the whole bike apart and to get that back off again, just so I could you know, unplug it and then bring it to the bench and then solder it, which still wouldn't have been too easy, because I don't have a vise just for holding it or something, you know, at my apartment. So we'll have to figure that out. I didn't splash the car, we're good. But yeah, so that would have still been a pain in the butt to do on the table, but it made it a little bit more difficult trying to get the angles and stuff, because it didn't want to cooperate with me. But that was my fault, not really so much so the kit of any sort. That was purely on my end of just not paying attention enough to what I was doing. I thought I had it good, but it just did not work out. But in any case, nothing else is really new. I haven't put any more accessories on the bike. I did attempt to do a Mount Washington trip. I don't know if I said that in any other videos, but we didn't make it. Nothing really bad happened, but me and Mark and a few of his friends tried to make it up, but we had a little troubles with the issues with one of the kids' bikes. Lost a bolt out of the hose going into the water pump, and yeah, that was fun, because he started overheating real fast. And it was an Ninja 250, so it didn't really heat up too much right off the bat. You know, usually you would think you just cook the motor, but he was lucky he didn't. It was still running fine, but we had to get him some water fast, and ended up stealing a body bolt off my FC8 Medusa there because I only could find one short bolt, and happened to be on my bike to actually fit the water pump, and without grounding out, and that worked out perfectly for what we needed, but he still have my bolt. I haven't got it back yet. I know Mark's been busy. He's got his business going on, so we haven't really caught up much. But it's kind of been a weird season. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not really much going on in the riding department this year. I don't know. So it's so much else going on. Woo, bumpy. Oh, okay, we've got to stabilize here. There we go. Yeah. Some of these bumps are getting pretty hairy there. They're getting pretty rough. I like it. So I gotta wipe it down here. Sorry if you couldn't see there for a moment. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, I've just been playing around the trails kind of all morning here. And it's been misty and kind of dreary day altogether, but it's what do you expect? October, you know. It's a weird season. Oh, here we go, splashdown. Woo! I wish I had more trails around here to go to right off the bat, because I love driving to them. I really do. I love taking the bike out to the trail and just drive and then drive home. I know it sounds kind of funny that way, but it really is fun. I mean, it's kind of a dream, as I said many times before, to be able to do that. And the railroad bed is like one of the only lasting trails that actually has been available. There's supposedly others, but I mean, I don't really know how far away extra they are, but I know they're not exactly readily available like this close. But yeah, it's kind of a pain to go too far, because if then you break down, now you're in real trouble. You know, I don't want to go too far and, you know, be stuck somewhere. That would be horrible. But you know, somewhere kind of local would be nice. But this is pretty cool nonetheless, especially on a dreary rainy day, just to be able to come out and have a little bit of fun. Why not? Traffic. I hate traffic. There we go. Woo. So as much as nothing really new has been going on, it's still been fun, you know. I come out to here all the time, have a blast. And woo. Oh, I hit one of these puddles pretty hard before. It stopped me pretty good. It was deeper than I thought. Well, I'll see if I get that on camera next time around this way. But that was a little bit of a surprise. I hit the water and I slowed down drastically. I was like, holy moly! I thought I was like, any more and it might have been a problem. That was a little bit much. I thought I was going to hydroplane a little bit more than that, and it didn't. Kind of nosedived. That was fun. Oh, my feet are soaked. Oh, my feet are soaked. I don't have the boot warmers at my house either. This is going to be hard to get dry, but nonetheless worth it. Woo! Oh, the leaves are a little bit slick out here. Well, let me wipe you out again. I don't know if you can see anything. Woo! Yeah, the leaves are pretty slick, and you gotta kind of be careful when you stop on the dirt. It's not so bad, but when you hit those crossings over there, if you're on the pavement and there's some leaves, man, it's like ice. Gotta be real careful. Woo! Oh, the old railroad bed. Okay, my foot's wet. Oh man, that was... Oh yeah, I'm soaked. Oh, here comes another one. I told you there was some puddles out here today. Oh, okay, now I'm soaked. Oh, right up into my face. Yay. I don't need a shower after this. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, such a lazy trail, huh? Lazy day, lazy trail. Okay, it's not so lazy, it's getting real workout now. Holy crap. Here we go. Through the water, through the water. Oh. If you hit it with your feet up, it actually wants to push my feet right off the pegs. It's so bad. When I tip them down, water goes right in my boot. Oh, I can't win. Oh, I'm soaked. Oh, woo. Oh, I gotta adjust the fuel on it. I tried a different adjustment. It's not really doing too good mid-range. I think I added too much or too little. Maybe I need more. I don't know. We'll try the factory settings again. We'll go back. It's all about tuning, you know. I don't know what my setup is compared to everybody else's, so I'm trying things people talk about based upon their setup, see how it works on mine, and yeah, hit or miss sometimes, you know, but it's still running, we're doing fun. I'm having a good time. Gotta love it. Well, anyhow, you guys have a great day. Oh wait, no, hold on, no. We have another puddle to hit. Here comes a big puddle. Not here just yet. I gotta get through that gate, but you probably can't see right now because it's wide angle, making close objects seem distant since invention. Woo. Oh yeah, that one in my boot. Here we go. We're gonna hit the big puddle. How deep is it? Let's find out. Whee! Oh yeah, now I'm wet. I'm so good thing I put my phone in a baggie. I almost got stuck there. I'm at neutral. Fuck. There we go. Anyhow, you guys have a good one. I'm going to head back home and dry off, but I gotta finish the trail first. But hopefully you got out some point in time this week and are in this lovely fall weather we've been having, sort of, and had a good time anyway, because riding season ain't over yet. Gotta get moving. All right, have a good one, guys. See you in the next one. Woo! That's a bit nippy.